Everybody, grace and peace to you. My name is Paul Dezay. It's good to be with you for this Grace and Peace Wednesday update for Sandy Hook United Methodist Church, where each and every Wednesday I share a devotional as well as all things happening at Sandy Hook. So it's good to be with you. Hopefully you are having a good week this week. The devotion today is entitled Strange Sights. Strange Sights. We're going to jump into the book of Exodus, one of my favorite books in the Bible, to the story of Moses and the burning bush. And something jumped out at me this week in my studies that I thought was fascinating. Moses was a shepherd, and he was always taking his flock in various places, including Mount Horeb, which is where this is taking place. And it's a mountain, so symbolism there is important. Verse 1, chapter 3, Moses was taking care of the flock for his father-in-law Jethro, Midian's priest. He led his flock out to the edge of the desert, and he came to God's mountain called Horeb. The Lord's messenger appeared to him in a flame of fire in the middle of a bush, and Moses saw that the bush was in flames, but it didn't burn up. Then Moses said to himself, "Let me check out this amazing sight and find why the bush isn't burning up." Now, in other translations, it might says, and so Moses turned aside to see this strange sight. So this burning bush is this unusual sight, and Moses noticed it. Now, he could have walked by the burning bush all his life and missed it, but on that day, he noticed it. Now, I think there's burning bushes everywhere. There are strange sights, things that God is intervening into the life of earth from heaven. And there are strange sights everywhere. There are burning bushes everywhere, but we don't stop to notice. Thomas Merton, who an amazing author and Trappist monk, said this. Let me see if I can find lost my page here. He says this in August 1965. Life is this simple. We are living in a world that is absolutely transparent, and God is shining through it all the time. This is not just a fable or a nice story. It's true. If we abandon ourselves to God and forget ourselves, we see it sometimes, and we see it maybe frequently. God manifests himself everywhere, in everything, in people and in things, and in nature and in events. Because it's very obvious that he is everywhere and in everything, and we cannot be without him. You cannot be without God. It's impossible. It's simply impossible. The only thing is that we don't see it. God is everywhere, and we don't see it. Moses stopped, and he noticed the strange sight and said, "Hey, I'm going to check that out." And what we have in our world today is a lack of attention. Now, there's a lot of things grabbing my attention: my computer, my smartphone, and distractions like the toys on the wall behind me. There's a lot of distractions in life. And we can walk by the transcendent enchantments of God's Holy Spirit all around us, or we can stop and see the strange sights. I wonder what would happen, friends, if God truly is everywhere and in everything, if we would notice him, if we would turn aside to look at the strange sights of his presence in our lives and in our situations and in our events and in people. Maybe we would discover something worth living for. May you see the strange sights today. May you stop and notice the strange sights. There you go. Some announcements for all things Sandy Hook. We're doing a series in July called Burning Questions, and we are gathering questions for that sermon series. So if you have a question that I could answer as part of a sermon during the month of July, there is two ways that you can turn in your questions. Number one, there's a box on the Next Steps table in the back of the sanctuary, and you can fill out the little slip of paper and drop that in the box, and I'll work on that. But the other way is by email. And we're asking that these questions be turned in by Father's Day, so I have enough time to put the series together for July. So there you go. Vacation Bible School starts tomorrow night. We're going to be at Millrace Park tomorrow night, First Lutheran on Friday night, and Saturday we'll be here at Sandy Hook. So it's a community VBS. There's 3 churches involved: Petersville, First Lutheran, and ours, and super excited about being part of the community Vacation Bible School this year. So stop by. And if you'd like to serve in any way, shape, or form, please see Melissa. She'll get you connected. Prayer, Praise, and Pickleball starts tonight, and that's May 31st on Wednesday nights through July 26th at 6:30. So you can come tonight for a short time of prayer and praise, and then play pickleball. It's exciting. Hickory Creek Senior Living, the June donation list and resident list are available at the Next Steps table or in the narthex. Some items that they are looking for are bird feeders and bird seed to hang outside the residents' windows, and of course, bingo prizes. There is also Father's Day coming up the month of June, so it'd be great to send some Father's Day cards to the guys. United Women in Faith will be meeting next Tuesday, June 6th at 11 a.m. at the Taylorsville, slow down, Paul, Applebee's restaurant. Mary and Marshall is taking care of reservations, and the Turning Point donation is cash or gift card of choice. And then Thursday next week, which is June the 8th at 1 o'clock, the guys are meeting for a men's lunch at Rhodes Diner. Grad Sunday is coming up on June 11th. Sunday, June 11th. If you have anyone graduating, please send the office a short bio and a picture. We would love to celebrate their graduation on Sunday, June 11th. Father's Day brunch is on Sunday, June 18th. Will take place in between the 2 services, 9:45, 11. It'll be honoring all the men in the church. So just like the Mother's Day brunch was full of great food, same will be for the Father's Day brunch. There's a movie night coming up on Saturday, June 24th at 8:30. It is Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Please bring your lawn chairs and drinks, and the church will supply the movie and the popcorn. Youth group trip to the fair will take place on Sunday, June 25th. Meet at the church after second service. And go for to the fair for lunch and fun. Bring your own money for that. We have another Dying to Donate on Tuesday, June 27th from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. at Jaggers, and 20% of your purchase will be donated to Sandy Hook UMC Youth Bold Conference that's coming up in July. But the Dying to Donate is Tuesday, June 27th. There's a serve a meal opportunity through Love Chapel on Wednesday, July 5th. And then looking more into the summer, there's the combined outdoor worship service on July 9th with a picnic to follow, and back to school bash on Saturday, August the 5th. That's a lot of stuff, right? A lot of announcements. And the great thing is the newsletter even has more. So keep your life even busier. But today, remember, stop and notice the strange sights, because God is everywhere and there are burning bushes everywhere. Grace and peace, everybody. Take care of yourself. I will see